He circles the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
So a man at first. Here's Riley Green. The 1-1 is fouled off. Torkelson off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here on the south side. And our pitcher in this game, Troy Melton.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Definitely classify Tauchman as one of those gritty players. Willing to do whatever, get on base, get around the bases.
That's off the mark. 2-1. Just missed. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And here is Sosa to the plate. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Colson Montgomery. Base hit, center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Luis Robert now. The delivery to Robert. And that's a little bit high. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Benintendi to the plate. 2 outs. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at right field. Now here is Wenzel Perez. Ball to strike. Just missed.
That's ball 3.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Baez. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Tuckman puts it away for the out. One away.
Batting 8, shortstop Trey Sweeney.
And next to hit for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. Perez over at first with one away.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Inside, ball
There's
2.
a ball. Throw to second. Save. Just missed. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting 9,
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. That misses, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. In there at the knees. 2-2.
2-2 count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second. 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Look out.
Perfect.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Digging in, Colt Keith.
Colt Keith.
Up the middle. They get the force, and that is that. Tigers strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the first baseman, Miguel Vargas.
First baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And that's in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now, Kyle Teal delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And right back to the mound. 2 up, 2 down.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Edgar Caro, the next to hit. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Offense held in check there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox nothing. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman,
Chris,
Gleyber
baseball
Torres.
today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And there's a ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
I'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook, throw that pitch at the hip, and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
Next is the Tigers DH, Riley Green. Line drive, base hit down the line. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Tigers, right
And up next for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. That one's in there. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox nothing. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Curtis Mead.
Curtis Mead.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Two down, nobody on. Pitch is in there. 2-2. On the ground, right side. Torres over to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and it remains 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now the center fielder, Javier Baez. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers.
Shortstop Trey Sweeney.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next one misses, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's ball 4.
First base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one misses, and now 3-2. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Tyler Gilbert, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Number 61, also throwing. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. 1 left for Detroit, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom 4, and the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
And that's
Yep, that ball
outside.
went out.
And that's ball 2.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Luis Robert. White Sox down a run. On the ground, Sweeney fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Oh, it's a nice forehand stop. Kept the ball from getting to the outfield, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take an extra step, which cost you some time. But he recovered, made a good, strong throw, and he still got the out.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. The 1-1. And that's in the dirt. White Sox down a run. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Chi Sox held in check here. They trail here 1-0.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back,
the White
and
Sox.
there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 61.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here is Gleyber Torres. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Gleyber gets a piece, 1 and 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is down low. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
So digging in, Kerry Carpenter. And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about
baseman,
that. Fastball pretty much
Torkelson.
middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
1 out, runner at second. Here comes Torque to the plate. Up and in, and that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, 1 out. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Carpenter, the lead runner, out at second. Torkelson at first. One gone. In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. Now 2 out.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
And the batter now, Wenzel Perez. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox nothing. Here on the south side, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Miguel Vargas. And fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So now the DH spot, Kyle Teal. Swings through that one for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2 now. And delivers outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Ground ball right side. Quickly to second for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And up next for Chicago, Edgar Caro. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Curtis Mead. Base knock center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman, and they're all loaded up.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
So bases all loaded up, and next to hit for the Sox, Lenny Sosa. Two outs. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Activity in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle getting loose out there. Holton, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a ball popped up. Torkelson sizes this one up, squeezes it. That is the inning. And the White Sox will strand 3. They still trail 1-0.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Baez. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tauchman pulls it down, and there's one away.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
One ball.
One out, bases empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ball 2.
Next offering is downstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two down, nobody on. That one at 95, missed up top. Full count now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So the batting order turns over. Now the 3rd baseman, Colt Keith. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And downstairs. Popped in the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Detroit.
now for the bottom of the sixth,
Number
and there's a new
47.
pitcher on the mound, Rafael Montero.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Fly ball to right. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth.
Yeah.
Line drive. Makes the grab. And there are two down.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder, Andrew
Benintendi up to the plate. Two outs. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike two.
2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Miguel Vargas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Leisure.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 49, Jordan Leisure.
Well, one-run game. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
The 2-1.
Good count for Torres here, 3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been
Now
part of his career since day one.
Carpenter.
So up next, Kerry Carpenter. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that is in for a strike, and it's a full count.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Robert sizing this one up. One down.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. One-run game, one out, one on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Riley Green. And a strike on the outside edge. Two outs. Stays alive.
That's in. Ball 2.
Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Now pitching for Detroit.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tommy Kahnle.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Miguel Vargas.
First baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Swing and a ground ball. Gloves it on the dive, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
2-2 now.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Kyle Finnegan up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one's carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher,
Edgar Carroll will hit next. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Outside with a breaking ball. Curtis Mead in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Chi Sox held in check here, still behind by a count of 1-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
White
and a
Sox.
new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
70.
Tyler Alexander.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Well, one-run game. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting, center fielder,
Elmago
Javier
coming to the
Baez.
dish. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Tyler Gilbert, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Altavilla warming up as well. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. I am a boss. I make the rules. Don't listen to nobody. Do what I choose. Got nothing to lose.
Back here on the south side, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Curtis Mead. 1-1 now.
Ball.
And that is out of play. Two on the way. Up the middle. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Mike Tauchman getting ready to hit. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
That's a really good take.
Lenny Sosa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Lifted in the air, right field. Torres. 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tommy Kahnle done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Not close with that one, and a count 2-1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Sosa, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch misses there. 3-1 now.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 outs. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. Headed towards the corner. Benintendi hustling after it. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman Gleyber Torres.
2 down, base is empty. Gleyber Torres up to hit. The 1-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Robert makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox nothing. Bottom of the 9th. So here's Robert now.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
1-run game, bottom 9. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics. And they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Pitch misses inside. The count now 2-2. In the air, out towards right center. Baez gets there. He's under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next to him for the Sox, Miguel Vargas. And a 1-1. Hard hit, right side. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.
I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. Oh, I got a feeling. Get it, crack it, like a kill it. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pen like a visa. A little thick thing, keep it. Got a like she shot you with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. Another pledge of allegiance.
What up, y'all? Yeah. Soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco. Representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list.